What is up, my people? Your boy DP. When you got another vlog, and this vlog is gonna be about going to your first tournament. Now, some of you guys might have been watching a lot of high-level play. You know, some of your favorite players and all that, and you've been practicing. You've been taking that knowledge. You've been taking notes, putting it into your brain, and then one day you're just like, you know what? That's it. I'm tired of being a Wi-Fi warrior, right? I'm getting out the house. I'm going to my local GameStop. I'm going into the tournament, and I'm going to win. Right, Mom? Stop pressing me. Fuck. Nah, chill. Chill. Don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, yeah, I got some tips and a little bit of mental tricks to help make your first tournament experience freaking godlike. If not godlike, really, really fun, you know, enjoyable, educational, and just cool. Yeah. Anyway, let's get right into it. The first thing that I want you guys to know that in the community, you're gonna be seen as a random. Now, do not get butthurt over this, alright? Don't get the butthurt cream or anything like that. You're going to be seen as a random, which basically means just a random person. They don't know you, don't know your skill level, don't know what you're about. When you walk outside and you see people, you know, walking around in the street and shit, those is random people. They're randoms. You don't know them, right? The only thing you know about them is that they have a social security number just like you. It's the only thing you know about. You can confirm that, all right? Guaranteed. Hashtag confirms. It's the only thing you know. So you can use that to your advantage. Now, some of you guys have seen my tutorial video on using character expectations to your advantage. You can do the same thing. If you haven't seen it, the link will be in the description below, so you can check out that video. So yeah, how do you use this image of being a random to your advantage? When you're seen as a random, you're pretty much seen as a person that doesn't really know what to do, has their fundamentals, can't talk today, my bad. Their fundamentals is weak, or they have none. Like, they'll just go in, push a button, and then rinse and repeat. No matter how unsafe it is, no matter how many times they get punished, they're just gonna do it. Just put random shit, and then just hope for the best. Hope that, you know, God is sitting on your shoulders and shit. They're gonna be expecting that. You can use it to your advantage and not give them what they expect. So since you know that, I'll give you an example. Captain Falcon. If a Captain Falcon dash attacks near a person and it's either blocked or they miss, they're gonna mash that A button. And people are gonna be expecting that, especially if they know how a lot of low-level Captain Falcons play, or even some high levels. They know what to expect. So they're just gonna sit there, wait for you to mash that A button. You're gonna be left open, and then you get punished. Now, you know that. Alright, you know that. So you're not gonna give them that. So you'll go in Captain Falcon. If you do a dash attack and you miss, you're either gonna jab once and then dip, or just pull back. You know, jump back a little bit, create like a small distance, a small safe distance between you and your opponent, and reset neutral. Now, when you do that, your opponent cannot just freely wait for you to do something dumb and get a free hit. You're not giving them no free hits. Alright, you made a mistake, and you had the opportunity to get out of danger and reset neutral. And if your opponent tries to do anything or waits, you can either continue to pressure or let them throw out a move, and that's it. They're open. You either have to go on the defensive or you get a counterattack. Punish them on whiff. Your opponent, if they can't wait and you're not giving them what they want or expecting, and they beat you, they have to work for that W. For them to win, they have to work for it. If somebody's working to whip your ass, good shit. And really good shit. A lot of randoms, they don't make people work for it. They just do stuff and hope that it works. But that's not going to be the case for you, because I'm telling you this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, use that to your advantage. Just, you know, just try to... All the stuff that I've taught, if you've been watching my tutorial videos, if you haven't and want to learn more about Smash and whatever, you can check that out in my playlist or in the description below. I got all that all on my channel. Whether you main Peach or not, I got stuff for everybody. Uh, but yeah, that's it, man. Use that to your advantage. The next thing is don't expect to win. Like, you go to a tournament, don't expect to catch that W. It is possible if you hit the right buttons at the right frames, the right pixel, the right timing, all that. It's possible you can win, but chances are it's not really gonna happen because the person who probably usually gets first or does get first, they've been doing this for a while. They have more experience than you, so don't really focus too much on that. Focus on, playing to the best that you know, and then when you lose, you have something to work with. Figure out why you lost, and then go home and then try to fix it. That's how you get better. To get it right, you have to get it wrong first. Okay, remember that. To get it right, you have to get it wrong first. Right? You get it wrong, you find out why you got it wrong, you fix it, and then you get it right. And there you go. Simple as that. So yeah, don't focus too much on winning, but I'm not saying don't even try, because no, what's the point of going to tournament then? You're just wasting your freaking time. You're not going to try. Right? Try the best that you can, but don't get mad if you lose. It's okay if you lose. It's all good. All right? Because you don't have to win right now. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They think they have to win right now. They think they have to prove something right now. The hell with proving shit to people. They don't know you. You're random. They're not going to give a shit. So you shouldn't give a shit. All right? Worry about yourself. Worry about stepping your game up. This is how you do it. So don't worry about it. Just do the best that you can. And if you get pretty far for your first tournament, oh, good shit, man. So whatever practice you've been doing, whatever vids you've been watching, the players you've been talking to has been helping you out, man. So good shit. But yeah, don't worry about it. Just play and do the best that you can, and eventually you'll get better, because when you see yourself losing, you're gonna be thinking about it, and then you're gonna fix it. The more you lose, the quicker you get better at the game. If you're playing somebody that is not good at analyzing habits or doesn't know how to punish the shit that you do, your progression is gonna be slow. Like, you could progress from fighting people who beat you, but it's just gonna be slow. Think about it as an RPG. For those people that play RPGs, if you fight a level 1 monster and you're like level 50, you ain't gonna get a lot of experience. Now, if you fight a level 60 or 70 and you whip his ass, you get a lot of experience for that. Just think about it like that. Like, I come up with these analogies, I'm just like, damn, man, I go in. Alright, anyway, outside of me getting hyped for no reason, yeah, just play all sorts of people if you can, and ask questions. It's another thing. Ask questions. Like, when I every now and then when I'm able to go to a tournament, or I TO at my local tournaments that happen every Sunday. When I'm not TOing and I have a chance to chill, I play people that ask me questions like, what could I have done better? What's wrong? What are my habits? And I tell them what's good about them. So that way it's like, damn, man, there's nothing good about me. Shit, all this practice, the fuck. Like, I tell them what's good. I'm like, all right, you're good at this, so keep this or try to improve it, but you should focus more on this. These are the bad things that you do, and you should try to focus on it. Or if it's not bad, you're weak at this, so work on this. Don't do this at this situation because it makes you predictable, and I could just easily punish you. And you see what I'm saying? So those that ask questions are the ones who are really determined to step their game up, and they're gonna step it up quick, easy, simple. So ask some questions, man. You got the chance, ask questions. Now, you might ask somebody questions who's better than you, and they don't know how to answer it. Like, I remember a while ago, back in the Melee days, I asked M2K. I ran into this dude and I asked M2K, this is around the time where Amarta was whipping his ass. I think this was when Brawl came out. I don't know why I said Melee days, but anyway, this is when I started to come back to Melee again. And I asked M2K, like, how should Peach fight Marth? Like, what should Marth do? And M2K is a smart dude. M2K literally told me, like, Oh, I don't know. No, it wasn't Marv. It was Fox. I remember now. How does Peach be Fox? Like, what should Peach be doing? He just told me like, oh well, the matchup is really hard because I play Armada and I can kind of take games off of him now, and I made it really difficult for Armada and all this and that. Or I don't know if it was Armada or another people. Like it's just tough. I'm like, bruh, I literally asked you what should I be doing to get the W off of Fox. Like you see that shit. That shit really didn't help me at all. I'm like, you know what, M2K, I'm out. Not there. So you might run into some people like that because basically they might not know how to give advice, or they just lazy. They don't feel like doing shit. Do not let that discourage you. All right, don't let it discourage you. Just find somebody else, and if they're really good, ask questions, and you'll be surprised how helpful people are in this community. You'll be freaking surprised. Because some people, they get mad good at the game and they just don't give a shit. Freaking cocky, arrogant. I know some people like that. I don't even want to talk to them no more. I got nothing against them. But when it comes to Smash and whatnot, I just really don't feel like talking to them. Because, like, I'm not going to go out my way to have a conversation. Because I just don't want to be around that shit. It's boring. When you was getting your ass whooped, you wasn't talking all that shit. Like, if you was talking all that shit while you were getting bopped, then I'd be like, alright. But now you a big name, people know you, and then now you want to run your freaking mouth? I'm like, bro. Alright, man, I'll catch you next week. Bye. That's it. But, yeah, you'd be surprised how helpful people are. Like, your boy. But, yeah. Just, play a lot of people, experience, ask questions, and, yeah, man, don't go there trying to impress people. Because, again, you're random. People ain't going to be impressed. Don't feel like you're pressured. That's another thing. Another thing about being a random, there's no pressure. Well, there might be if you just go in there and are afraid of messing up. But even if you mess up, nobody's going to care. Okay? Because to them, you're not really important. You're not something that they're going to be looking out for yet. Because you're going to step your game up. But they won't care. They're not going to give a shit. Like, if you go 0-2 in bracket, they're not gonna care. Why should you beat yourself up over something that nobody's gonna care about? Especially you definitely shouldn't care. It's your first tournament, like, fuck. Like, nobody's gonna care. It's not gonna matter. People are not gonna see you any differently. They're gonna see you the same way they saw you 5 hours ago when you walked into that freaking venue, talking about you gonna make that money so your mother could, like, stop bothering you about some shit. So, yeah, I think that's it. And I guess just to throw this out there, for any ladies that watch this and are into gaming, you want to go to your first Smash tournament, you probably run into some guys who are going to be thirsty. Like, they might be watching you, want to play you, try to get to know you and whatnot. It's normal. Like, a guy having a girl as a gamer, like having a girlfriend that plays video games, that's just like a blessing. So like a lot of male gamers, is a blessing, man. I'll tell you that right now. So you might be worried like, oh my god, I might have all these guys all over me and shit. Like, damn, man, I can't play without being looked at. The fuck. The tips I got for that is, if you can, go to a tournament like people that you know, and probably like stick around them till you feel like comfortable. Even though you shouldn't have to, because guys don't gotta do that. So why the fuck should girls have to do that, right? It's all about respect, like real talk. But yeah, if you can do that, if not, just go, just act casual, be yourself and whatnot. And again, it's all about respect. If you feel uncomfortable the ways somebody's really trying to, press you and shit, feel uncomfortable, just tell them straight up. Or if anything, you could just lie, be like, I got a boyfriend and shit, or you a lesbian. I don't know. But anyway, like, all jokes aside, just like, be yourself. It's all about respect. If somebody can't respect you, like, if you're just trying to play, have a good time, just be yourself, and somebody can't respect that, then don't bother deal with them. Just let them know and just dip, go on about your business, and go chill with other people who will respect you and are not freaking fiending, not thirsty. There you go. So those are all my tips. If you guys got any questions, You can post them in the comments below, and fuck it, I might turn into a blog. You never know. So thank you all for watching. Thanks to all my new subs that I got from my latest videos, and of course my veteran subs that have been supporting your boy, sharing the video, liking the video, letting people know. You guys are freaking awesome. With that said, take care of yourself and have a good day. Deuces.